Good afternoon, everyone. By the way, I'm Margie Bedes, and this part will be the last part of our webinar. And my presentation is all about emotion-focused coping strategies or techniques. Emotion-focused coping was developed in the 1980s by the psychologists Susan Folkman and Richard Lazarus. This type of managing stress attempts to reduce negative emotional responses associated with stress. Negative emotions such as embarrassment, fear, anxiety, depression, excitement, and frustrations are reduced or removed by the individual using a variety of techniques or strategies of coping. And some examples are reduced perfectionism, increased tolerance of ambiguity, increased social support, and relaxation techniques. First is reduced perfectionism. Well, technically, perfectionism is a personality trait of an individual in which they put too much expectation of themselves and they set a high standards in everything they do. This trait is ideal to everyone. However, this could also be detrimental because human as we are, we tend to fall short at some point in our lives, and we have all flaws that no matter how hard we strive for perfection, mistakes is 100% sure that we will face along the way. It is through mistakes that we learn the lesson, and as the old adage says, that a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. So by reducing a perfectionistic behavior, we have a high resistance to any stressor that may come along our way, and enjoying a happy life is possible for us. And the second example is increased social support. Social support is one of the major contributor in coping up with stress. They are the people around us, be it our family, relatives, friends, co-workers or colleagues, even our bosses and other people. Having them is very essential in our day-to-day living. Bad stress and good stress is certain, but facing the latter is less difficult, knowing that we have backbone or we have people to turn to in times when we feel that the world is around us. So it is very important to have this kind of support so that enhancing the quality of life is within our reach. And the third example is increased tolerance of ambiguity. Tolerance of ambiguity means that a person can cope with constant change effectively, and they decide and act without having the complete or total picture. They are comfortable being uncomfortable, or in other words, it's like it's okay not to be okay. It is given that new situations or environment and change can be intimidating, but having a strong understanding of how to deal with ambiguity, we can enjoy the ride of life. And moving on to our last example, which is the relaxation techniques. Relaxation techniques includes numbers of practices such as yoga, deep breathing, prayers, and meditation. This is very beneficial or helpful because it helps lower your blood pressure, it improves your blood circulation, and of course reduces stress and even depression. There's a lot of practices and techniques in managing our stress. Therefore, we need to take action now. Let's create a meaningful and healthier life together. Once again, we thank you for listening to our webinar today. We hope that you find it interesting and gain a better understanding in stress management. Thank you and good day, everyone.